Hello all, my name is Bilal from the Process Mining team here at ServiceNow, and welcome to our use case series. These use cases are real examples that came from real customers. Whenever something interesting like this is brought to our attention, I like to share it with you all, as well as how we achieved essentially this type of analysis using process mining. Today, we're going to quickly look at a feature we have during the setup process of a process mine, and that feature is grouped activities. This came about because we often get asked, how do I identify the instances where, for example, a CI is changing in my process, or maybe the assigned to is changing, or even a record that keeps getting recategorized, right? Essentially, I want to find something in my process that is changing to anything from its initial value. I don't necessarily care what it's changing to, but rather just the fact that it's changing is enough of a red flag for me to do something about it. So this is where grouping your activities comes into play. And if you use it at the right time, I feel like it can save you a lot of energy and just overall help you be more efficient with your analysis. So let's take a look at how easy this really is, right? So just really quickly, some vocab lessons, right? These nodes here on the map, each of these are activities, right? We can define these to be whatever we want in your process, as essentially anything that's changing in your process that we want to track, we call those activities. And you can see here, I have assignment group as well as state as an activity on here. But this is giving me all the different unique values of these assignment groups as they change. But for example, something like a CI or assigned to, that would give me a lot of clutter on the map. And again, I don't care what it's changing to. I just care about the fact that it is changing. So if I go in here into my setup, right? So I'm just editing a project currently, and you can see I've actually already done it, but I'll show you how to do it very quickly here. If I wanted to add a grouped activity, and in this case, we'll do assigned to, but this could work for category or CI or anything that you wanted to examine. Right now, I have the state field associated with this project, but let's say I wanted to just look at that assigned to field, and you'll have to remind the project once you change your activities. That's fine, right? So we'll hit assigned to. Now this is going to populate assigned to on the map, but it'll give me all the unique values. Let's say, again, I don't care about those unique values. I just click on this group values into single activity step. That's it. I click on that, and now I'm going to define what the node says. You can say by default, it says assigned to changed. That's good enough for me. I can relabel this to whatever I want it to be, and hit save. And then you would just go through and you would remine, and what happens is, for the sake of this, I've already remined this project. You can see here, I have my state process, and then I have my assigned to changed field. So anywhere in my process where the assigned to changed, it doesn't matter what it changes to, I will see this here. From here, I can look at records from to see where this is happening. I have demo data, so I'm not going to get the best information here. So almost always it's coming from process start, but if assigned to was changing after work in progress or after in progress or after on hold, it would show me all that. Likewise, I can see, hey, after the assigned to changes, where does it go from here, right? I can also start to build more complex filters to identify where this is happening multiple times. So if I go to advanced filters and I hit transitions, let's say I want to change assigned to is assigned to changed, add next activity, eventually followed by the same, right? Assigned to is assigned to change. This is basically going to identify all the places where this is happening more than one time, at least, right? I would hit apply, and then that would run in the background. So that is exactly how you do it for anything else, right? If I wanted to add in here configuration item, to see anytime my configuration item is changing, I would do configuration item, and again, group values into a single step. Super simple, super easy to do, and you can start identifying these things that should be relatively static in your process that aren't changing, or at least after they get assigned to the first time, they shouldn't be changing from there. You can start to pick up where these bad habits are happening. Maybe they're happening after a certain state, maybe they're happening after it goes to a certain assignment group, etc. So hope this was helpful. Really quick video just showing how easy and how quick it is to add these onto your process map. As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to send them our way, post them on the blog and the YouTube videos, whatever you want to do. We look at those first thing every morning. So have a great day, everybody, and hope you found this helpful.